Hi guys, today we're going to talk about Animal Crossing, all of them, but the cover art. I want to talk about the message of the box art. What is it trying to convey? And does it do it well? Yeah. So let's jump right in. First things first, we just have 4 out of 5 games. I truly do not give a crap about New Horizons, but just looking at these together, I will say they're very cohesive. I think you look at them and you can see the progression through each game, which I really love, and each cover really represents the game itself. I just think they all work together. Let's be real, even New Horizons is kind of cohesive with these other ones that we have. So I will say overall continuity, overall continuity, I think it's really good. I think they're bright, they're colorful, great for kids, great for adults. They ooze like comfort. To me, they look like they bring joy and happiness, which I think these games are. So I think it does a good job doing that. Anyway, so here is a GameCube one. Not the greatest quality, but I love it. I think to me, the title is Welcome to Animal Crossing, Population Growing. You look at it, you're like, all right, you may not know what it is, but you're like, okay, there's a house, there's little animals, there's a person. It's, to me, I think this is a great box art for the starter game. To me, it shows off the simplicity of Animal Crossing, just good vibes. I love it. So the back. Let's come over this way to the back. So it tells you all the little information you need to know. It's like, welcome to town. It's time to move to Animal Crossing, the real life game that's happening every second of every day, whether you're there or not. I love it. It tells you all about it. Life ticks by in real time. Different things happen at different times of the day. Seasons change just like they do in the real world. I love it. I love boom, boom, boom. I think Animal Crossing keeps up with these pew, 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 little snippets of the game, which I think is great because it's just like, hey, here's what you can do. Here's what you can see. I gotta say, by the way, I love the spine. Simple, classic, a continuation of it. I love it. It's so good. I'm not really good with my words, but I mean, I still wanted to kind of talk about this anyways. I love this right here. Get to know your town, meet your neighbors, buy a house and furnish it however you like. That's awful. It's an awful house. So much to do. Plant trees, pull weeds, go shopping, run errands, or just go fishing. You read that? Plant trees. How long did that take? Pull weeds. Who wants to pull weeds? I don't know how anybody sold this game to anybody. If you tell me, yeah, you can pull weeds and just go fishing, I'd be like, no, thank you. Get 3 friends to move to your town or travel to a friend's town to see what's up. That's so funny. Connect a Game Boy Advance to the GameCube, travel to an island, design new clothes. I like that. So overall, out of 10, I give this one a 9. I think this is just beautiful. This is just it. This is her. It's beautiful. I just love it. Good vibes. This may be a popular or unpopular opinion. This is so blurry. Guys, we're going to suck it up and deal with the blurry. I think Animal Crossing Wild World has one of the best covers. It's truly a pioneer. I find photos like these everywhere all the time whenever you look up Animal Crossing. It just conveys the game so well. This is I don't even know what this is from, promotional material, but we see, I think, just like this little bit. It's like you have fall, you have winter, you have spring, you have summer. I love it. I love it. It's just Animal Crossing Wild World. It shows the characters, things that's happening, the fun. I love it. But as I was saying, the front of this is just beautiful. To me, you have that title big in the middle. You have the characters. At this point, most people are like, okay, maybe you know what Animal Crossing is. If you don't, you look at this and you're like, blue, pink, purple. It's good. It's beautiful to the eye. They got best 2 fruits up here. I just love it. I literally, I'm not good with words. I'm sitting here and I'm making this and I'm like, all right, thought this was going to go a lot better. You have constellations. You have the shops. Oh my goodness. The only things pretty much in your town that matter. It's just like, wow. I honestly also give this like a 9.5. I think the back of Wild World, if you're just looking at the top part, right? We're just looking at this. It's interesting. I feel like they could have done a little something more with the green. Obviously, as I said, boom, 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 boom. They got the boom, boom, boom. It's showing off the double screen, so hang out with your friends in real time. But definitely this wireless DS and this was a big selling point, so I understand why it's you've got this stuff in the background. Look at that, it's everywhere. Design constellations, colors, and flags with the touchscreen. Yep, they're trying to tell you on the touchscreen, the double screen, the wireless. You got, again, the wireless. Three things about 2 items. Accessorize your life with over 600 new items. Once again, really ugly house, but get ready to start your new life, whether you want to decorate your home, catch bugs or fish, join in on special events, or just chat with the locals. There's always plenty to do, and now you can share the good times with friends near and far using local wireless or Nintendo Wi-Fi. They're really selling you on that. The back of the box, I give it like an 8. I think it's still really good. You look at it and you're like, that's Animal Crossing, but the front is just top tier. And again, look at it all together. Out of these two, population growing and Wild World. Wild World would have to win this round. This cover is beautiful. I think it's beautiful. On to a fan favorite on this channel. It is Animal Crossing City Folk, or Let's Go to the City. I remember once, slightly off topic, I really wanted Let's Go to the City. Let's Go to the City was like $50 on eBay, and I was like, that's way too expensive. I was like, I would rather book a flight to go to Europe to buy the game for 20 euros. So I took a trip to Germany and I bought 2 Let's Go to the City copies because I wanted, City Folk is one of my favorite games. I wanted the City Folk copy and I wanted Let's Go to the City because I just loved how freaking small it looked right here, but that's a small little tidbit. Don't do that, kids. I used my college money for that. But this cover, it's good. Yeah, I think it's actually one of my favorites. First, for nostalgia's sake. Second, it's just like, I think this one does a really good job of like actually selling you the point of the game, kind of just like like you just look at it and I feel like you could understand once you've played the game. But it's like City Folk. To me, I love City Folk. I think City Folk is way better than Let's Go to the City. I think Let's Go to the City is cute, but to me, the city is like 30% of the game. 70% of the game is still in the folk. So city and then folk, which is the Animal Crossing game itself. I love the big, thick, like trees right here because it's like, yeah, in the foreground you can see, or background you can see the city and the beautiful blue, but it's like the main game is still these trees. It's still Animal Crossing, you know, like, oh yes, that's new and cool, but boom, this is still what the game's about, and I love it. You have the 2 characters at this point. Villagers are even bigger on the boxes because it's like everybody knows what Animal Crossing is. Everybody knows these little villagers. Like, sell it, baby. You got the bus, huge bus. Like, I remember seeing that being like, what? A bus? But it's like, look, boom, you go all the way here, you drive in here, oh, go up to the city, and it's just awesome. I think the use of the foreground and the background I think is really awesome. I don't actually know why there's a weird lake there with palm trees. Also, I also noticed Franklin. Anyways, so the back paper, again, this is the back of it. Animal Crossing does that weird thing where it's like the top half is it, which I think is fine. So this part, boom, 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 boom. They've added another boom. So instead of 4 booms, it's 5 booms. Your first day in Animal Crossing. I like the flow of everything. I kind of like the background color. I think a light green would have been cute, but I almost like the brown because it's just like, it lets the colors pop. So meet the neighbors, hang out with friends over a Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. You got visit the city, which that's a funny part of the city to post. I probably would have done Gracie's and whatever. Get a makeover, style your life. I think it's really funny they didn't, like, you've got 2 city, you got 1 meet the neighbors, 1 style your life, hangover, and then they got like a new part of the game. I would say this is pretty varied, which I think it does a really good job. I think Animal Crossing doesn't really need to sell you on the specifics, like pick weeds, cut grass, catch fish. Like, it's just like, hey, you know, meet the neighbors, here's some little, it's almost just like giving you sneak peeks. At this point, it's just like, here's some sneak peeks of stuff. Like, look, this is all new Gracie furniture. Gracie. I don't know about those ugly things. So that's Gracie. This, visit the city, that's something new. This, you would look at this and you're like, is that a me? Is that a me character? And you got her little girl there. And then this, they're trying to sell you with that Wi-Fi connection. So this, 9.5. 9.6. This is my favorite. I'm so biased with this game. It's beautiful. I love it. To me, this is just like, wow. Like, I have in my hands right now the GameCube one. it's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. It's really selling me on it. The Wild World, you're like, yeah, that's really awesome. But I feel like City Folk is when Animal Crossing really started to get its own identity. And it's just like, yeah, we are Animal Crossing. This is Animal Crossing, and this is what we do. And I love that about it. Like, yeah, they're just getting their identity. It's awesome. On to the second to last. New Leaf herself, yeah. Alright guys, so Animal Crossing New Leaf actually has 2 covers. They're like slightly different. TLDR, Animal Crossing New Leaf came out, and then a few years later, maybe a few years, it was like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, something like that. Welcome Amiibo update came out, which you could buy a completely new physical game, which has that different box art, or you could just update it. So we're going to look at both of them. Animal Crossing New Leaf, I almost feel like the negative space here is too negative. I feel like they should have done something else, but that's fine. Overall, I would say this one is not my favorite. Compositionally wise, it's odd. A lot of empty space. I just feel like empty. What's the choice of that? That's a weed. Ugly flower. There's like 4 technically flowery things. This I think is cute. That's cute because it's showing you all the new stuff, right? Oh, the Tokyo Tower. It's just look empty. The brown dirt. It's a very odd choice. That is the new stuff in the game. It's like, okay, you have everything new. You got all this new stuff here. You got all this new stuff, and it's showing off the new villagers. But it's just like, what are you telling us? I feel like it's not telling. Like if you look at these from further away, right? It looks nice, the colors look nice, but it's almost too much. This is a lot, but it works. I feel like it fills in the space. Well, this, super empty. Just cluttered, and it's just like, what are we looking at? This is like empty, but this game is very simple. This one is busy, but it works. I love New Leaf. It is one of my favorites at the moment, but it's just like, this almost doesn't work. Like, nostalgia can't save her, honey. The back of the box is like also not really my favorite. It's almost like ugly and like juvenile almost. Like looking at it from far away, you've got the weird brown, you got green, and then you got these colored blocks that are like different sizes. It's just weird, right? And it's like they're almost, everything's too small to like get a good look at it. So make your mark as mayor. I get it though, because it's like mayor and then mayory things. Design your home, designy things. Towns, visit, blah, blah. But like, I don't know. So make your mark as a mayor. Keep yourself and your neighbors happy by building a town that fits your style. Create the perfect place to live. Construct bridges and landmarks. A photo could have been better. That's a fine one. Design your home and style your character. Decorate and remodel to suit your sense of style. Such interesting choices. Experiment with new clothes and accessories. I like that. Non-stop fun every single day. Spend days and nights exploring an exciting world with your amazing new friends. Cool activities in every season. Busy days and bustling nights. Visit friends' towns or have them visit you. Travel your but why did they not show the island more? This is the only little sneak peek of the island, and it's just like water. Interesting. That's a Happy Home Academy showcase. That is just a house. So overall, not my favorite. Like again, it's quite juvenile, very pretty colors, but I don't know, just not my favorite. I'd say out of all these, it is actually weirdly my least favorite cover. I feel like they got too cocky, and it's almost like, look at everything we've got in this game. Everything we got in this game, it's all for you. All for you. Over here, look at this. You guys like that? Before we get on to New Horizons, I wanted to do a small brief intermission. I want to look at Happy Home Designer. This is a spin-off Animal Crossing game, which I like this one better than the DLC. So welcome to Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. I remember when it came out, I flipped. I think this box art is so cute. It is not my favorite at all, but it's super cute. I love the background. I love the like papery house, and then you have stickers, which kind of fits because it's like you have houses and then it's like you are building rooms for these villagers. So I think it's really good. I don't have the back for this. I couldn't find it, nor did I really take much time, but overall I think it's a really good one. It's really beautiful. It still to me has that Animal Crossing trademark while making it look different. Like to me, I would look at this Happy Home Designer. I personally wouldn't think this is a an Animal Crossing real game. It's like a spin-off, right? And I think it still falls under that category of like, yeah, it's got the Animal Crossing vibe. See, look, it's got the Animal Crossing vibe, but it's not yet. It's not really Animal Crossing, but it is. You know, I love it. I love you. This is super tiny and super blurry. I'll pick another photo in a moment. So everybody's least favorite, Amiibo Festival. I absolutely freaking love Amiibo Festival. It's really blurry. I'll get with it. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. Look at it. Look at it next to all of these. It very obviously sells itself as an Animal Crossing game. The Animal Crossing honestly could have been a bit bigger, but Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. It's really selling you Amiibo. It's selling you Animal Crossing. I think it looks good. It's really colorful, which to me, knowing the game, does give off party-ish vibes. You know, I think it's really cute. We'll zoom in again on this blur, and then I'll take another photo. I really like it. I like that it shows the board game. I like that it shows off the characters, because these are the Amiibo figures. Yeah, Amiibo figure. Then you have these three, which are included cards in every game. Here's the back of the box, which we actually got another photo of it. I really like this one. I know it's funny because it's like you didn't like New Leaf. This is very similar to New Leaf, but it works. It's a bigger box, so it tells you the board game, shows you how to use it, use your points. Boom, and to me, boom, 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 boom. It's showing you everything. I really like it. You can do 8 mini games, by the way. 8 mini games. People hate this. I would spend this money just on Desert Island Escape herself. We love you. I love you. Look at you. But yeah, just wanted to slip those in. I really like this box art. It's really cute. I actually pre-ordered the game for $60. I took off school to play this game, and I loved it. Here's a bigger, more blown up photo. Like, isn't this just the cutest and the neatest? We had like these HD crisp, like, little game figures. What's the word? Whatever. But like, I loved it. Like, everything looked so good, and people were like, you had HD models of this game and their figures, but you ain't make a mainline game on the Wii U. Like, no offense, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, Animal Crossing on the Wii U would not have been a good seller. I don't think people would have bought it just for Animal Crossing anyways, but I just noticed it. It makes me so happy. I just really like the game, and I really like the art. There was a lot of love put into it. I love these lights, by the way. They look like the sprinkles that I love. Look at this really cool photo I found. Someone set this up, I think. Really crappy Photoshop job, because you can see the bottom of it, but I like it. All right, we're going to take a look at Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. So this is what it looks like. They still have the tree in the middle. It looks like they kept this section. You know what? It looks like they cut off the box art for here, and then this is what was just missing. So this part looks like it was still from New Leaf, but then they added in the Welcome Amiibo stuff, which was the campground and the new little RV things. I really like it. I loved the update. It was insane, you know? I almost think like this box art better than New Leaf. I think there's something about the Welcome Amiibo, the red, that really sticks out. And then I think this stuff just fills out really well. And I almost think the empty space down here and the empty space up here works, because it's like, here's the city, it's hustling, bustling, and over here it's like nature campground. I really like it. Let me know if you got this far. If you got this far, which do you like better? Oh my god, I didn't realize I had... This is the back of the Welcome Amiibo box. So it's the same here, same here, except they changed do things every day. Tap into Amiibo for even more fun. Use compatible Amiibo accessories. Invite your friend animals to camp in your town, or even move in a new home. I remember the Great Divide on Instagram. Everyone was like, you're a cheetah. If you use Amiibo cards, you're a cheetah. Moving in people. People would be selling Amiibos, and they're like, non-scan, this is not from an Amiibo. Stitches, he was a dreamy of mine. He's leaving. He was never from an Amiibo. You can buy him for 10 million bells. I like it, but shop and play at Harvey's Camp. There's not really much to play. Say cheese in Amiibo camera mode. I don't recall Amiibo camera mode. Very interesting though. Oh, and then they added the Amiibo here. Hold on. Amiibo. Last but certainly least, Animal Crossing New Horizons. I don't own this game physically. I've never owned this game physically. This is a European, not a USA game because of this thingy right here. So I assume I'm pretty sure that's what the box art looks like. I assume this is what the back of the box looks like. So I think this one, I think it's fine. Again, I almost think it's a little busy almost. I almost wish they would have like pulled this stuff from the water down. I wish they would have pulled it up a little more, because I feel like, again, there's just weird empty room. I guess I get it. You look at it and you're like, yeah, it's showing off the new villager guy NPC, showing off the fact that you're on an island. You can have villagers chill and do stuff, and hey, someone's moving to the island, and hey, these two guys are working for you, and hey, Nick is doing stuff, and hey, you can DIY, and hey, I get it. I don't necessarily love it. It almost is like a sandwich to me, like with these weird layers. It's fine. I do recall perhaps people hating that this was not centered because I think of the Switch logo or something about that. The back of the box, I almost think, is one of the most beautiful ones that we have. I love it a lot. I love I think they chose really good colors. Really complements the front of the box. You know, you have get ready to start a new life on Amiibo, a deserted island paradise, right? Thank you for choosing Nook, blah, blah, blah. I like it. It's showing you that. Build a brand new life from the ground up. Use the natural resources on your island to craft tools, furniture, and more. DIY. Boom, 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 boom. I like it. Experience the beauty of all. I've never actually seen the back of the box, so this is a first for me. Experience the beauty of all 4 seasons. I think it's beautiful. So you have spring, you have a rainy day, you have autumn, you have winter. I don't know why. I mean, I guess, how would you show summer? Just green trees. They could have done green trees, because I look at this rain. This doesn't tell summer to me. But I really like that, just the seasons, because to me it's showing so many new things. All the items outside, the graphics. I truly don't understand what this one's showing me. Look at the new items and the beautiful colors. This one is beautiful. I remember I saw that in the video. I love winter in games. I was like, that's awesome. Once again, you have them selling you friendly play and all that. So single screen multiplayer. You can only create 1 island per console. So it tells you on the box. Oh, this is the Australian version. Let me know if there's any differences. I should have known it was Australia. I don't know. But again, I mean, it still works well with the aesthetic. It's just, I don't know. I almost feel like it's going backwards. I mean, it's showing the game, but it's like, I don't know. I don't like it. I like this new Leaf better than the New Horizons, but I don't necessarily love either. I do. This one though is just nostalgia. Did you guys ever watch Len & Co before the game came out? I think it was delayed in America at least, but the game was out in Japan for a few months, maybe even up to a year. I was like, I want to freaking play this game. So I watched YouTubers play it. I watched some person, I forgot it. I don't even know their name, but I watched Len & Co. They're gone. They're completely wiped off the internet, but I would just watch them, and it's just beautiful. Yeah, so thanks for watching. That was me kind of doing a deep dive on the cover. I think looking at all of these again. Looking at all of these, my first favorite, looking at all of these, I'm going to have to go with City Folk. It's still tried and true. I own 3 copies of this game. I'm going to make a members only video soon. Check out the membership. It's only 99 cents. But I really like City Folk. I think it does an amazing job of like imagery, and it's just like you got the city in the back, and it's like not even making the city a huge focal point, like it is kind of, because it's in the middle and it's small and you're like, what's that? But it's emphasizing like, hey, there's that city, but also like, boom, you are still this beautiful villager on this beautiful, not island, village? I suppose town. My second favorite, it's going to be a twofer. I cannot choose between Population Growing, the GameCube right here, and I cannot choose between this and Wild World. To me, this is so simplistic that I feel like this is so crazy and busy and beautiful that like they don't compare, and in that non-comparison, I think they're both second. Because this screams first game. This is the first game. I love it so much. This one is Wild World. The cover art. The cover art for Wild World is better than the game. Anyway, so those two are a tie. I would say my third favorite is New Leaf, and my last favorite is New Horizons. Although New Horizons, I do think New Horizons has my favorite back. It still has the boom, 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 but it's like they've done it tastefully. But yeah, thanks for watching. That was a deep dive into the Animal Crossing box art. I love this game so much. I'm so passionate about it that I just don't play it.